Hello! Hello, everybody! Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create magic. We are here with our awesome and great and good and great friends in New Moon. Everybody, take a look at your camera, wave, and say, "Hold on, time out." Nope. Jack's drinking out of a pot. Let's talk about it.
I was gonna say, is that a pot?
It is.
Period.
You can't do that to my ADHD brain as I was starting.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes,
a
I
little
can.
pot on camera. What is...
It's
I was
like
gonna say something before we started, but
It's a medium-sized pot.
it's like Doctor Strangelove is just playing in the background behind. I'm supposed to be paying attention to what's going on.
I needed to eat after work. I don't want to waste time washing dishes and miss this, so I ate out of the pot.
I love it. Everybody, take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
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 My pot says hi too.
Hello.
Play the pot.
Welcome. Yeah, Nav says boys' night. Yeah, I guess it is. It is boys' night.
Boys month.
Boys' month. Yeah.
Sure.
Much testosterone.
That's right. Oh man, welcome friends. For those that have no idea, this is we're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Excuse me, I burped. And Friday, having 5 parties living, existing, and breathing for those that do in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. Announcements. Actually, this is an important announcement. There won't be any Mongoose Crew tomorrow, so we're taking the week off. We have a couple people that are going to either be out of town or have other people coming into town, so you'll be off, which will give me hopefully time to do what I actually have been meaning to do today. Which is to start launching those new one-shots. So for those who are interested in joining as me as your DM and playing some fun little one-shot stuff during the weekend, your chance is coming up pretty soon. About mid-August is when I'm planning to kind of like run the first one. I know the 16th of August I have something going on, but I might still be able to run it. We'll see. But yeah, so if you were interested in joining and taking part in some of the fun, you can do so by going to startplaying.games/GM/It's a Long Story. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the video description below. So yeah, not entirely sure what we'll be kicking off with just yet, but I plan to know by Thursday. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Also, what else? Yeah, never mind. Nope, sorry. I know I keep saying this, but I'm gonna wait on that as well. Yeah, so that's about it for announcements. So lastly, if you're wanting to support the channel, the best way to do so is to like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or Twitch. You can also check out our Instagram and TikTok down below, right down there at It's a Long Story _TTRPG. Please and thank you. And then lastly, this is a live stream. So if you're wanting to jump in and say hi, whether you're a player or absolutely not a player, doesn't have to be a player. It could be quite literally anybody. If you're saying hi, I'm going to try to wave back. I'll try to give you one of these. Unless it's like a really sad scene or I'm really trying hard to kill Titian. Which, you know, I might be. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, my dog is chewing a bone in the background. I'm having a really hard time differentiating, and they just stopped.
Mine is whining and not stopping, so it's okay. He's just looking
right?
at me whining. I just took you out. Like,
Why do they gotta be chewing the bone right there? It's all good. Yeah, I believe that that is all I got. So before we jump into tonight's session with New Moon, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So Brandon, please take it away.
All right, last time on New Moon, Arlo, alone in a dark chamber, attempted to commune with the Raven Queen, but instead met a shadowy Talon figure. The messenger warned him not to grow too attached to the world, or risk parts of losing himself when he gets called back. Meanwhile, the party arrived at a haunted ghost town, or the haunted ghost town of Ravens Rock, joined by Den Mother Hudris, Alyssa, and Eliane. As the group set up camp, Alyssa returned with spirit-tainted trinkets that unsettled the Deem. Plans were made to meet Arlo and Hassamal using Grian's dimensional key. Grian had contacted Ida and scryed on Arlo and arranged the meeting via sending. That night, Grian vanished from camp. A demon Titian tracked him to a nearby building, finding him possessed by Ragna, a ghostly dwarf who challenged Titian to an axe-throwing contest. If she won, she'd claim Grian's body and Titian's hand in marriage. However, Titian prevailed, and Ragna left in defeat. The next day, Titian shaved his mane to disguise himself, aided by a Deem. The party adopted false identities. Butcher this. Quase for a Deem, Grant Leatherwood for Titian, Elric for Grian, and Kamar for Ianthe. In Hassamal, Arlo met Maya, a Leonin resistance member, and the sister-in-law to the former party member, Ada. She warned of a disturbing pattern. Afterlife communications with the Leonin's afterlife, known as... I don't remember the name of it. Someone can fill in the blank there.
Eminence?
The Eminence, yes.
Sorry, what was it?
The Leonin afterlife.
The
Eminence.
The Eminence. Yep.
She warned that a disturbing pattern, afterlife communications were being cut off by status, suggesting that someone was climbing the ranks in the deaths. They exchanged a passcode phrase, "In death we rest," before she vanished into the night. Arlo found a meeting spot atop an abandoned construction site after a brief rooftop encounter with a Leonin girl named Cleo. The party teleported there at dawn, but Titian realized that they were in what appeared to be an abandoned Roar office quarters. Tension flared, and Arlo defended the use of the location by there's no better way to hide from them than to hide right under their noses. They shared intel. Arlo revealed the Resistance was watching Titian, or at least following him, in the sense of, like, you know, what he stands for, we stand for as well. He presented a mysterious note that urged a meeting in the shadow of the Sunken Lion. When Ianthe read the message, she clearly recognized the handwriting of her twin sister, Daphne, who seems to be working within the city already. And that's it.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you very much, Brandon. Please enjoy that tasty point of inspiration. Anything else to add, gang?
Nope.
Oakley dokley. Sweet. All right. I think I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
In the words of SpongeBob, sure. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Beautiful. Let's do it. Okay, try this one. We come into a dark, empty, strangely unfinished floor space. The windows on the outside leaving open wind pushing through as there is no glass. There is a beginnings of a separation wall, but it is just a simple frame at that moment. And in this space, there are 5 figures. Titian. What's going through your mind right now?
I think what's going through Titian's mind is just how absurd the situation is. To be this close and to be hiding under their noses back in Hasamal. There's just almost the furthest he can feel from feeling safe. And he is beginning to feel his safety and the safety of his comrades as well.
As you are feeling this in a space that has been designated by Adim, who has been specifically trying to shift you all into places that would be a little bit less seen in the windows. Titian, you are looking at a figure that you've been given almost an ultimatum to trust. What are Titian's thoughts on Arlo right now?
Doesn't trust him. He's forced to be in the situation with him in his mind, but he's already plotting ways to take him out if it does come to that, for the good of the party.
Indeed. Camera pans over to you as you're also staring at this figure, one that you have been designated in some way to give a little trust to. At least in this moment. What's going through Adim's mind right now?
Well, he doesn't want to be here. He feels like it's taking away from what we should be doing, but he's also kind of happy for the distraction between the craziness of Zajar and the undead and spirits of Raven's Rock. He's like, okay, I can fight a Leonin. So he's like, all right, they bleed. That's what's going on in his head. If you ask me if I trust Arlo, Adim does not. But every single time he hasn't trusted somebody, he's been, for lack of better, Adim wouldn't use this term, but he's been peer pressured into trusting them. So at this point, he is resigned to dealing with him. So he's trying not to not trust him yet, because that's turned out bad every other time, with one exception when he killed Kavish. Or helped to kill Kavish, I guess. That was the one time when his mistrust was clearly well placed. So yeah, so Adim is watching, trying to keep an eye on things, trying to make sure that Tishian and Green are safe. And Ianthe, I forgot Ianthe. Ianthe is quietly here, so, and his unusually quiet sister is safe. So.
Okay. Green. The man that has had to play mediator more times than the party can count. There's clear reasons on why you should trust this individual. There are people that you trust. That have designated this meeting to be at least worthwhile. One specifically that would consider your safety in that decision. It's going through Green's mind.
I think that for as many times as the party has been, I'm not going to say betrayed or let down or double-crossed or stabbed in the back or anything like that, I think that Green's not necessarily a glutton for punishment, but I think that there's a part of him that can't help but have that glimmer of hope and that trust that if they were sent here by someone that he cares about and that cares about him, the person in front of them isn't at least an immediate threat. So whatever they're saying does hold some kind of merit, and there is, because of that, already an inherent bit of trust between him and the other person. So I think while some might be more reserved in that fact, Green is willing to hear them out and would not be opposed to taking them along for the ride to see if any information given to them is good information. And that's just for the parts that he can hear, because, not everybody speaks Leonin.
The camera shifts to Ianthe, who is standing in the corner of the room, somewhat distracted. A lot of thoughts. I think anyone who is paying attention to her is noting that she does not seem to have her head in the conversation at this point. And lastly, we come to Arlo. Arlo, you are almost always on the outside looking in. No matter where you are. There's a sincere piece that has always been missing in the idea of fitting in anywhere. There's a possibility here. But there's danger. And it has not started off easy. You recognize, Arlo recognizes how much they don't know about the world that they've dropped into. But you have to find your place. So, staring at this group of strangers, some of which you know has given names that you're already pretty sure are not their real ones. What's going through Arlo's mind?
I think on the outside, he looks calm, collected. Just being the one staying quiet while he gave this note over. On the inside, I think he's, like you said, I think he's holding on to the hope that these people will be what he's hoping they will be for him. I also think he's saying a very rough prayer to the Raven Queen while he is observing all his exits, observing where their weapons are. He doesn't want to not trust them out of that little bit of hope he has, but he knows he'd be stupid to not have some kind of caution. So again, on the outside he's calm, he's watching everyone, and on the inside he's making a plan to get away if he needs to, by whatever means necessary.
A few moments pass before you realize that no one has said anything for about 10 seconds. The scene is yours.
So, what the fuck are we doing here?
We are trying to gather intel on what's happening here in Hasamal.
I was
Arlo?
told I should meet with you. That you would all benefit from the information I've been given, which isn't much, but I'm assuming it's much more than you guys have at the moment.
I suppose it's a thread we could tug at, but we told you more than you told us.
And who was your contact? Who's your handler?
Well, I have two so far. For now, I can tell you Maya. I can't share too much. I can set a meeting with her if I need to, if she will have me. The last I seen her, she told me that we should probably keep seeing each other in person to a minimum, but I'm sure I can get her to have one meeting with us. She can share much more than I can.
I'm gonna look to Grienne. I'm gonna look to Jack, and I'm just gonna try to get like visual confirmation to see like would they be okay to stay and try to set up this meeting with Maya.
Jack's not sure, but Adim looks.
Or did I say Jack? I meant Adim, please.
I'm teasing. You did.
I'm looking at Brandon and Jack and Joe and
Breaking the
the
fourth
computer
wall.
screen.
Yeah.
Somehow there's a Leonin in my living room, and I am.
I learned how to RP by watching Deadpool the movie too many
This
times.
is Doctor Strangelove.
Adim, if he sees you look at him, kind of gives you a slight shrug. Just Adim is sick of. He wants to hit something right now for several reasons. Not the largest of which is they're in Hasamo. So he's willing to go further.
Sure.
I think we haven't heard back from the Forge Master, and I think there's some stuff we need to find out first before we go back. So yeah, let's set up a meeting.
Arlo, introduce us to Maya.
He'll just bow his head. And then can I walk to a window and see if I see anything flying in the air? Like any birds flying?
In a city full of cats, you're asking if there are birds that survive.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, ironically, my head was in the same boat. You do actually see something flying, but it's not soaring. It's
Right.
wildly flapping.
Okay, let me see what the range is on this. Let's see. Is it by chance 30 feet away? Do I need to get closer?
It is not.
Is there a way I can get closer?
Yeah, I would say there's other rooftops that you could get to.
I'll just turn back to the group. I know you guys do not trust me. If you're comfortable with it, I will point down at the bird and
Okay.
gesture for them to come look.
Adim does not get closer. Adim stays exactly where he is, looking at Arlo like, I'm not going to that window.
Yeah, Arlo, you recognize they
Right.
all have positioned themselves in places
Okay.
to not be anywhere near a window.
Then take my word for it. I will be right back. And then I will, Blessing of the Raven Queen, teleport 60 feet close, like as close as I possibly can on a rooftop near it.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, great. That's a 9.
Okay.
Sorry, let me mark my thing. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then when I am in range, can I do Animal Messenger? I think all the bird will hear is a very low, like, a very low-tuned whistle, and as soon as the whistle hits its ears, its eyes flash the pale gray blue that is Arlo's signature color. And as soon as they flash the pale gray blue, he will simply say, "Maya, it is Arlo. I know you said we should keep meetings in person to a minimum, but I have a group of people you may wish to speak with." And then I would just end it with an Elvish saying, "And in death we rest."
Okay. I'll say as a DM, there is a piece of this that you're not putting in that may actually convince Maya to come. You're not saying who it is.
Then I would just add, "The Bastier would like to speak with you."
Okay. It's a bat, by the way. That's why it was flapping
Cute.
wildly.
Very
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Truthfully, I think it does make sense, canon, that there's just very few birds that are around
Yeah.
Halsimall. So yeah, you see the bat's eyes kind of flash that same color as your magic, and start to kind of like take off, still kind of like flapping wildly.
I'll watch as it flaps away, and then as soon as I can't see it anymore, I will once again bless another Raven Queen back up
Okay.
to the friends.
Okay, you got it. You saw Arlo when you use this. Is there any sort of using this magic? Is there any sort of signature that you leave behind at all? Is there any, like, what does it look like, or does it just like you just pop out of existence?
Oh, I like the idea that he kind of like Harry Potter style of like folding in on it, like very quickly
in on himself,
folding
yeah.
in on himself, and there may be just like the faintest bit of the grayish blue arcane there with it, but there's nothing left behind or anything like that.
Okay, cool. Is there anything that is said in the minute or so of Arlo being gone?
So we're staying longer than we thought we were.
Clearly.
So much for 15 minutes in and out, eh?
Well, the idea was that we could leave if we had to. Danzig, be quiet.
If we have to walk the streets...
Having trouble hearing you, Matt.
If we have to walk the streets, I mean, we have the names, but my Anthony Nadine, you're going to have to come up with a little bit better a disguise, I think.
Why do I need a disguise?
Has a demon disguised himself since he's been in Halsimall last?
Well,
No.
No, but when I was in Hassamal last, my eyes were black and I had no tattoos. Now my eyes are green and gold and I'm covered in tattoos and I'm dressing very differently. So I look radically different than I did when I was in Hassamal last time. That's why I didn't make a change. So I'm like, I'm not sure.
I got you. No worries. No worries then. All right.
I mean, I will disguise myself if you want me to.
No, I think you can get by. We should stick to the lower part of the city. We're going to stick anywhere, I reckon.
Okay, maybe after meeting this Maya person, we can go find who I'm assuming is Daphne, since she messaged Ianthe. And it's kind of on track for her, I guess.
Find her and do what?
If she's building some kind of resistance here, then maybe we talk to her and see what they've got. And I hate to say it, but it'll give us a chance to check on missing and see where they might be at too.
I guess I would just ask that you leave my sister to me.
Well, I really don't think she wants to talk to any of the rest of us. So.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure she wants to talk to me either, but she will.
Exactly.
Poof, Arlo comes back.
So
It
how was the bird?
It was great. It was actually a bat. No, I sent for a message to Maya. You might not like it, but I need to stick around here long enough for a message to get back.
To this exact location.
Well, where I saw the bat at. I should have stuck around, but I didn't want to leave you guys wondering if I had went to a guard or something.
All right. Arlo, roll me a d20.
Oh, Lord. Okay. $11.
Okay. And then roll me a... say a d6.
A 1.
Okay. Ten minutes goes by. Until you hear a message. I will reiterate one more time. If you fuck me, I will find you. And I will kill you. When you respond to this, tell me exactly where to find you, and more importantly, exactly where to find the Bastille.
I don't think I can respond to that one. So,
You can.
oh, I can respond back to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does it have to be immediate?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to ask if there was anywhere Titian would feel more comfortable, but since it's got to be immediate, I will just, as quick as possible, describe this exact location. Even though Arlo knows she will probably also hate the idea of being here, he's going to. It's the only place he has found.
Okay. Four minutes pass. And you hear a slight knock.
If no one makes a move for the door, I'll go over to it and peek my head out, knowing that they're using false names. So he's assuming they're not wanting to be seen from it, all this going on. So he'll go and peek his head.
As he moves to the door, I will move so I'm between the door and Titian.
Yeah. While they're both moving for the door, and he's moving to me, I'm moving for my sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Green's probably ready to pounce.
But Dean doesn't need to do that, so he'll just stand there between Titian and the door.
Okay.
Before I open it, I will look at everyone getting prepared, and rightfully so. He will get close to the door and is it you?
There is a slight pause. I'd say about maybe 10 seconds. Before you hear from a voice that roll me an insight check.
A 23.
From a voice that you do not recognize. And death, where you rest.
With that, he won't. He will hesitate for a second and open the door slowly.
Give me a perception check. I'm going to say DC's 20.
Oh, great. A 19.
Okay. All you see is a hooded figure at the door. You see the figure kind of like move its head to the side, as if waiting for something.
In death we rest, and he will open the door.
Okay. You see the figure turn around and walk off. You close the door?
Yep.
Okay.
Who was that?
I got the door. Oh, God. Do I piece together if it was Maya or...
You pieced that it was a voice you didn't recognize.
Y'all are going to probably hate me.
I'm going to roll something here. Okay, cool. Contest this roll. Arlo, roll me a d20.
Oh, Lord. Did I just fuck everybody? Probably. A 19.
Okay, yeah, you did beat me. Okay, cool. So before you get the words out, you hear another knock on the door.
He'll just, in death we rest.
You hear a familiar voice say, "In death we rest."
Then he will open the door. Look, inside, he's freaking the hell out, knowing that he was probably just about to get absolutely murdered.
she had to make absolutely sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Tishian, give me another. Yeah, this would be history, I think, still. Yeah. Another history check with advantage.
7.
Jesus. You're even less sure that you know this person. 7 with advantage?
The first one was a 6. I mean, what do you want me to... The dice are telling the story.
Do better. Do better.
Do better.
You have no idea who this is. But this person clearly knows you.
Perfect.
As she walks in and kind of motions for the door to be closed immediately behind her. She's got like a heavy cloak on. As she kind of pulls it down to kind of reveal her face, you see a glint of a pauldron that is familiar metal of the roar.
All right. I keep my hand on my sword, but I say nothing.
Actually, I kind of forgot. Your mane is shaved, so.
Mm-hmm.
You see her eyes kind of squint towards you. And then you see her eyes kind of dart to the left and to the right of your face, looking at your ears. The years have been much on your appearance.
I mean, if you mean by that I look the best I've ever have, then yeah.
You see a big smile cross her lips at that. I can see that has never changed.
I want to make sure I heard that correctly. Did she just use the word Tishian, or did she use the word I?
No, she said, "I'm glad to see that hasn't changed."
Mm-hmm.
In reference to your
yeah, my personality,
humor.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you. I'm Grant Leatherwood. I'm assuming you're Maya.
No. You may call me Shale.
Share. Okay.
Shale.
If we can turn back.
Yeah,
time,
Matt,
Joe.
I said share.
Hey, Joe. Joe, what's wrong with Cher? Do you want to get your feelings about Cher out there?
Do you hear
now?
Do you hear the creepy music going on right now? Do you hear that? You think this is where I'm going to pull out the name Cher?
I heard Cher. That's what I heard. I'm telling you what I heard. Cher.
Chat, did you hear Cher? Let me know.
I did not hear Cher, but I also was not sure what I heard.
Great.
But I would not have said Cher. So I see why he asked.
Shale. Shale. But maybe Titian heard share.
I mean, do you even believe in life after love? I mean, I don't know. Shale. I'm assuming you're a friend of Arlo's. The one we've been waiting on.
Friend is not the word she would use.
Acquaintance. Trusted acquaintance. She says in front of Titian. Because Titian doesn't know that she has said for the second time now, like, do not screw me over.
I will murder you.
Yeah.
Is she speaking
Yeah,
in
we're good
Leonin
buds.
or is she speaking in Leonin or Common right now?
She's speaking in common.
Okay. Well, I'm returning in Common. We were told you might have some information to share with us. I've been told that you've been looking for certain people and your friend here speaks or sharing a lot of things, but nothing complete in the moment.
Has he now? Well, truthfully, my hope was that tonight I would gain more information than I'm willing to give. Do you hear them, Grant?
Who? The roars?
You see, like you see the like eyebrows kind of like just fall a little bit to that as she nods. Also, Arlo, she never said that she heard them to you, so that's news to you.
I've heard them. I have seen them. I have visited them. I do know what you speak of.
What is happening to them?
A fate worse than death.
They sound scared.
You would be too if you were about to be. Nothing.
I've heard many tales from the dead, but your dead are scared.
Why can you hear them? You do not share our blood.
I think whatever is going on, the matron has plans for me. For some reason, it ties into what is going on with the Eminence.
I know nothing of your elven gods.
I don't question her plans. I just take one step at a time, and that is why I'm here trying to figure it all out myself.
Everybody here, except for Arlo, give me I'll say religion or history check.
It's so hard to choose. They're both so wonderful for a dean.
Oh my god, a nat 1 on a religion check. Wow, crazy.
A 9 on a history check. What do you know?
Okay. I'll do
Yeah, you're doing
just
great.
to make it diverse. I'll do a 15 on religion. So we
Great.
got 9 history, 15 religion.
Oh, that's
Great.
bad.
Awesome. Just trying to include you guys in the conversation, but yeah, all right, cool. Titian's got the answer. Awesome. Titian, you are aware the matron is one of the many names for the Raven Queen.
And Joe, while they're thinking, check your DMs.
Jack's doing whispers.
Cool.
What the hell does the Raven Queen have to do with the Eminence? She should stick to her own backyard.
As I said, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to figure it out myself.
You are familiar with this being's god?
I've heard about him in passing. You travel, you hear stories. You see a bunch of goths hanging in a group. Edge of town. Listening to horrible music. You just know. Raven Queen. Matron. Usually they don't amount to much, but sometimes there's a little bit more there. I'm looking at Arlo when I say that.
I don't think he shows any emotion, but inside he's smiting you. But on the outside, he's showing nothing.
What are you hearing, Maya? Or sorry, Cheryl.
Shale. Roll me persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, horrible at persuasion. Ooh, dirty 20.
There you go, baby. I am... Sorry, one second.
Did y'all hear that dog?
No, it's just you guys. We've
It's
established.
the guard dogs. We might need to leave.
She says to you, I'm hearing the sounds of family, specifically my brother. And Titian, that's when you make the connection. 20's enough.
I make the connection that her brother
this
was
is.
Ada's husband. I
Yeah,
forgot
her
his
brother's
name.
Kinos.
Kinos.
Kinos, yeah.
You hear Kinos?
I did not know you two were close. You know his name.
The army's never the service is never as big as you expect it to be.
Roll me a deception. perception check. You sly dog.
10.
I'll give you advantage. That's a good line.
Okay.
Of course, she is in the roar, so there's that.
Yeah, there is. 17.
17. Okay. There are times when that is true. It pleases me knowing that even in the years of him being gone, he is remembered. For now.
And do you know what came of Ada?
I'm gonna give her advantage on that roll now that you said that.
Oh, I'm poking.
Because it makes sense for you to know Kinos. You guys would have to have been really close to know Ada. I did roll that one though. Sorry, one second. He never made a very big habit of bringing her up in the company of the roar. You must have been close. I know that she left some time ago in searching for him, despite my I feel that it is my fault that I was not able to I felt that I could feel my brother on the other side. But I didn't trust my faith. Or I just couldn't find the heart to tell her.
So we have another member of the roar questioning themselves. And I say that part loud, like just in case Adim and Green hasn't made the connection yet.
Yeah.
Standing in front of us, doubting whether or not they're doing the right thing. What would your commanders think of you being here right now?
It would be a knot on an already very unraveled thread. I believe in us. I believe in Hasamal. I believe in the eminence, but yes, it is true. Publicly, I serve the raw. But in truth, and you see Maya look at Grian. It has been long since I've believed in the deific powers of the Jakovar.
Do I know what that word means?
Jakovar? Probably not. It seems like it's more... it doesn't seem like that phrase is meant for you. It's just that she's looking at you in this... I'd say, like, honestly, like, Green, there's a good chance you just don't know why she's looking at you. Give me an investigation check.
I have no idea.
Cool.
No idea.
Word Leonin.
It's a nat 1 for a 2.
Great.
Double nat 1s, baby.
You're pretty sure she's into you.
For what it's worth, the team knows what the Jaguar is.
Mm-hmm.
But just stands there watching her.
I believe Adim has met a member of the Jakovar.
Indeed, he
Yes.
has. That's why he knows what it is.
Yeah.
So Adim just impassively is staring at her.
I have been working for a few years in being able to make sure that the outside members of what would be allies when the time comes are aware of Hasamal's dealings.
What allies are you speaking of? In or out of the city?
She looks at Grian again. Out.
How many of you are there?
With my rank and station, one. But there are many others that I know in conversations that have been held in private. Many of them with claws and teeth that know that this is not a Hasamal that they want to be a part of anymore.
Are there enough?
For the coup? I think she looks at Titian. I would hope that your friend is still remembering the full force of the roar. And if so, then he would know how crazy of a question that is.
And yet, he's still asking. How many do you have in your employ or in your alliance?
In truth, I don't know. My job has been in collecting information. And there is a very good chance that we would never have this meeting if it wasn't for recent events.
What events do you speak of? What happened?
the eminence.
So the roars finally caught on to the fact that something's happening to the eminence, is what you're saying.
Publicly? No. But yes.
And the Jakovar have no clue what they're doing, do they?
I do not think you get to this station in life by not knowing what you are doing every step of the way. It would be a foolish thing to not fear them. Even for the one who was allowed to live.
Fear won't keep us from doing what we need to do. Not anymore.
I believe I am ready to be on the right side. Of our history.
Well,
That's good.
let's just hope that more of you feel the same way.
Is there a plan in place? Something that it is very difficult for me to be able to, let alone have a private conversation, but to be able to speak on these things without being able to promise some possibility of success.
Before anyone has the word to say anything, Tajin will jump in. I feel like I've been dominating this conversation. I apologize, y'all.
Well, it is your city.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Matt, this is your backstory.
Yeah.
Yes.
You dominate this as much as you want.
I swear, if you agree and jump in with a shark, I will kill you.
Just wait until we do it, and Tajin's gonna be like, "Dean, your dad's hot as hell, man." No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, dude, your dad.
What's up, man?
Woo.
Shoot.
What's up?
We do have things in the works, but we are not going to be sharing those today. I think the best course of action for right now would be for you to do what you do best, and that is gather more intelligence, get those numbers, and then we meet back up to discuss more in depth at a later time.
Tisha, roll me an insight check.
Okay, 13 plus 18.
18. You see her nod. And even as she says this next part, you recognize something that may throw a little bit of It's something new for Titian, for sure. And I think with that comes maybe a sense of pride, but also dread and foreboding. As Titian, you are looking at someone who is ranked higher than you ever were in the roar. And you recognize that as they're saying what they're about to say, they're looking at you as the leader.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, Grant, it has been a long time since you've been in the roar. There is very little possibility that I'll be able to find many that would be willing to openly discuss rebellion. It would be even harder without something I can give them.
I will give you something. Before we leave, I will give you something. And then you take it back to the men and you share.
You see her bow her head.
We will talk soon.
Okay. Above board, you're saying there's something before you leave that you would give her?
I'm alluding to we're going to do something. Titian is going to do something before we leave town. We discussed it, and we're discussing it in the chat a little bit. I think in chaos option.
I see. Okay. So I know what you mean. Is there another way you want to because I think the way you explained it would be pretty confusing for
sure.
mine.
I will give you before the end of this day, you will receive a sign that you can take back to the roar, or not the roar. You will take back to the soldiers. That will help you begin those conversations.
It's at this point that you see Maya look at Ianthe. I was there when they chose to attack your rebellion. I'm glad to see that you are all right. Anybody want to give me a history check? Actually, really, it just can only be a demon Titian.
Do I need to roll a history check if I think I know what she's talking about?
No.
So is she talking about squashing the rebellion in Mirror?
No.
No? Okay.
2, because the demon is thick.
Cool. I think you also see Ianthe's looking very confused at that.
Well, I mean, Adim clearly confusing her with her sister again. Like Adim's seen that over and over again. So I know that part. That is deadly clear. Exactly what she's referring to, I have no idea. But Adim already okay, well, I'm surprised Ianthe's looking confused.
I'll say at that there's enough there that I'll say it's fully up to you and your choice of recognizing that way back when Ianthe found Daphne, Daphne was near the point of death.
Yeah, that's when we found each other. So that one. Okay.
When Tishine healed Daphne on their deathbed.
Yeah.
When Ianthe and I were cousins.
Yeah.
Aren't you still, though, in a way?
It seems like she's referring to that, thinking
Okay.
that she is her sister.
All right.
You can see Ianthe. I'll play Ianthe for a second in a way that I think would absolutely make sense. You can definitely see Ianthe a little confused, and then expertly gathers herself and goes, "It's all right. We're all here now." And then she shoots you a look, Adim, that says, "I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about."
Adim, just a solemn look, like nods, but as if to say, I was there.
Yep. Well, I guess with that, I have already overstayed my welcome here. She looks at Arlo. I cannot, in truth, say that it brings me any peace in knowing that you can hear what we hear. But it is clear for whomever service brings you here, that you are a worthy ally.
He'll just deeply bow his head to her.
You see her bow in kind. Stay safe.
Speaking of which, are there any safe places in the city that we might be able to stay for a bit besides here?
At the moment, just to say the past couple of days, looking at Arlo, I will do some digging. But to be honest with you, publicly I am known as a member of the Roar, which shuts many doors to opportunities like that.
Maya, can I ask, does a roar have eyes? Does a roar have eyes on... I don't think we ever set this up in canon, Joe, but I'm gonna put it out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do the roars have eyes on the Copper Bell? The small shop just on the outskirts of town. You know, the one ran by Ruth and Deadnair.
I can make sure.
Maybe get word to us if you can find that out, that maybe we can stay there for a little bit if needed.
I have no doubts that would be a safe place if there are no eyes. It brings me much hope to see you. Asti.
Tishian winces a little bit at that phrase.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be home.
She turns, bows to each of you, and leaves out into the night. Titian, there's a moment, I think, when you start to recognize that in a weird turn of events, the name Bastyr, meaning traitor, in Leonin, has become the strangest badge of honor you've had to wield. It seems like that's how people in this rebellion would know you.
I'll go down in history books as the traitor king.
I mean, hot.
Okay. I'm sure you picked up on it, Joe, but just for everyone else, what I was talking about with Ruth and Daenerys was my mom's shop at the edge of town.
Adim recognizes you mentioning their names before, so Adim picked up on that.
Have I heard of this place? I don't know if I've heard of this place.
Of course you have.
No.
They have the best antiques. They are fantastic.
I've probably only been to that bakery, in all honesty.
Right. Yeah, that's why. Also, that place sucks, Arlo, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She's the only one that likes it. No. What a dumb canon to put in that. No. No, there's no way Arlo would know. I think given even like the space, like it's nowhere near here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what now?
Well, for the record, I have no idea what she was talking about in regards to me. So,
Really? Remember when
no, I definitely know.
pulled her, found her, she was almost dead. You and I pretend to be cousins to get in together, tell her to protect you.
You know, I haven't really said this before, but there is a reality. You know, we don't look that much alike.
You and Daphne, or you and me? Because you and Daphne are the,
She's beating you and Daphne, like her and Daphne.
you and Daphne are identical.
You don't see the
Speaking of which, is there a time or a date or anything on that note?
on what note?
The
note that Arlo got.
Yeah.
About
the one he gave to Titian.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, Grant.
To meet at the Sunken Lion?
No, there's not.
Okay, so do we think that the Sunken Lion might just be a meeting place? Do you think that there's a time?
Sorry, I forgot to send that to you, Matt. The Sunken Lion.
Or do you guys just want to go? Like, what's happening?
I'm sending it to you now.
Well, I mean, we do need to send a message at some point while we're here in Hasamal before we leave now.
What do you think is the particular meaning for, how do I say this? Dean actually says, how do I say this?
Mm-hmm.
What What do we go? What do we expect to see if we go to this sunken line? Is it a bar, tavern, inn? What is it? And what are we expecting to find?
Hold on a second. I just sent the PC the info.
Oh, I'm not pressing. I'm just that's what Deep says.
Ianthe chimes in. Titian, what is it?
I'm not going to share anything now because y'all are asking too much.
Well, fine. We'll just use the key and leave. Done.
Yeah.
Back at Raven's Rock.
Let's go back to Zajar, everybody. We got to get our stuff.
Yes, dear.
The sunken line should be safe-ish. It's not a bar. It's not a... Think about it more as a monument of sorts.
Oh, I was hoping for a bar fight. Okay.
So you all plan to leave?
Yes, I mean we can't stay above the captain's quarters all night. They will eventually come back here and...
Oh, I was not meaning leave. Obviously, we will be leaving this area, but you all plan to leave Hassamal.
There's not enough water here for me.
Yeah, I mean, we were honestly planning on heading out, like, after this conversation, but I think we need to be here a little bit longer and find out some more stuff before we go.
I don't think we're done here, but we're not staying if we can help it.
So where is this sunken line?
It's about 30 feet away or so. It's not that far. We can...
30 feet, like outside the window.
This one up there?
Listen. If you want to go towards the window, that's fine. I'm just...
Oh, I'm not... Oh, no. I placed this here.
Why don't we... And I'm just going to say this as directly as possible. Go to the sunken line right now. We just leave right now and go.
Without using the doors of the windows?
If we're fast, maybe the window. I've fallen from higher.
Follow your lead.
All right, I'll pull up Ianthe's character sheet.
Ianthe does have
Slow fall.
feather fall.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Although canonically, Ianthe also is afraid of heights, but they're not here to RP that, so
It's true.
She's
there are
grown.
exactly 5 of us.
Right. Arlo, were you gonna stick around here? Or are you gonna...
No, I would be no use to Maya. So, lead the way. If you'll have me.
I have no objections at the moment.
I think it'd be good to know that the intel comes from a good source. So. Alright, so we're just jumping out the window?
Sorry, I thought that was a joke. Are you serious?
No, we are literally going to just as fast as... Hold on, Arlo, you can like zip out of here, right?
Oh yes, do not worry about me. I can get myself. I just need to know where I'm going.
Down. We're going down. We're... The
Sounds
window we
exciting.
talked...
Titian.
What?
Are you telling me that there's no stairs?
If you want to risk walking through the Roar's captain quarters, be my guest.
Hold on, this place
I'm-
is abandoned, isn't it? Like, or at least under construction. Like, there should be no one here.
Tishy, you know, the top portion maybe, like the shack
Yeah.
that is on the rooftop of this building, but the building itself, no.
If it helps, I couldn't just walk up here.
So this part is where they store supplies, or think of it as we're in the attic, but down below we could definitely run into somebody. Then that leads to questions, and why are two Genasi here in Hasamal? Who's this guy with the big wings? Why does this elf speak Leonin?
If
Who's
there's
that tall, devilishly handsome Leonin with them with awesome ears? These are all things that we will have to answer for.
So if there's people below us, you want to just drop in front of the window.
Well, would you rather walk out of here and take 5 minutes, or would you rather drop out the window and run off in 5 seconds?
All right, if we're gonna do it, we better do it now. That's all I'm just gonna say.
It just seems the quicker and stealthier option rather than trying to
Sure.
I
mix in.
a Deem stands next to Anthony, ready. Like, is somebody jumping off a building? Whatever.
Gran, you can fly. Why are you objecting to this more so than anybody else?
I'm just, if you're trying to be sneaky, I don't think dropping in front of the window is your best idea. But, I mean, if that's the only way out.
Since
Also,
no one
let's
else
not
is,
have big golden wings opening up into the sky.
since
tonight.
no one else is doing it, can Arlo walk over and just peek his head out, just to see if there's anyone that will see them?
Because at this point, it's like morning. Like,
We're gonna try to Assassin's
No, it's
Creed
night.
this. We need to jump into, like, is there a haystack somewhere, or maybe a cart that's suspiciously placed below the window that we could jump into, like Assassin's Creed?
Interesting.
A Deem
everyone make an athletics roll.
roll. Dive into a
So
deep
so here's what I can tell you, Arlo. As you look down, you do not see any soldiers. You also don't see any soft landing place.
For what it's worth, there's no one down there right now, at least.
I still want to be above board. I'm picturing this as the second story, so I'm not picturing this as like.
No, it's way higher.
No.
This
Oh, is it way
like
higher?
this is a shack that has
It's-
been built on top of the roof of a
I'm picturing at
military
least 6
building.
stories.
Arlo had to teleport like 60 feet up to get to it.
Which would be canonically 6 stories, because each story is about 10 feet. So
Okay.
Yeah, you had to go. If I recall correctly, you actually had to go 60 feet, and then you had to
Yeah.
go because you were on a rooftop to go to the other rooftop.
Yeah.
So we'll say 80 feet gets you in. Like, so you're 80 feet up.
Well, can we jump to? Is there another rooftop for us to jump to that is not owned by Leonin that we could just walk through?
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys have a 30-foot jump,
I mean, I might. I don't know how jump works in D&D, Joe. Nobody knows how that works.
I mean,
in
actually,
D&D.
honestly, Tishian can. Tishian does Misty Step, but
I mean, if you're serious, my question would be: if I am under haste, can I jump that far?
there's always a chance.
What's the chance?
I mean, okay, so we do have Misty Step, so it is not impossible to jump down here and not get any damage.
Well, there's
Yes.
Featherfall too. Doesn't
Or not Misty Step, Featherfall. So that's what I
Featherfall.
meant.
Yeah, I would say Misty Step is also possible, but the way I've because this has come up before. Shout out to you, Ray. Misty Step is also possible. I would have you roll to time it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Anthony has Featherfall, so I wouldn't worry about the damage you guys are going to take.
To sort of put a vote out there, I'm voting jump at the building with Featherfall.
I'm already saying next to my sister, waiting for her to cast Featherfall. So,
I'm just waiting for everyone to jump.
I can literally fly, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so let's do this.
Reminder: flying means
Yeah,
Big
no, I don't
wings that
have.
shoot out.
I don't have the fear of the falling. Like it's not. That wasn't
Yeah.
the logistical problem.
But you could be in the feather fall though. Like it can target 5 creatures,
Yeah,
I think.
5 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, so all you
yeah,
guys are muted.
yes, no. The feather fall and the falling is not the logistical problem that I was bringing up. It's the dropping in front of a window with a bunch of people inside.
So let's put
So
this
what's it-
another way. Let's put this another way. Grian, what do you want to do?
I mean, I don't think we have a choice.
All right, there you go then.
Careful.
I still don't understand. Grant, is the logistical problem you're having the feather fall? Sorry.
Jesus. How high of is it? Okay, here we go.
Grant just
cool.
fucking K-pop demon hunters out the god. He's gone. He just looks back and falls backwards. He's done.
You see, I had me like as soon as Grian jumps out. I think, wait, was it? No, I wasn't. Okay, all right. Grab my feet.
I can pull her by the
And
hand.
she just dives through after you. She casts Featherfall on all you guys. I just wanted to make it silly. Cool. I would like a group stealth roll.
And you said it is nighttime.
It is nighttime. That's true.
I will say I think I am gonna go with the Featherfall because I don't want to use another one of my.
Wait! Don't roll yet. I have a question.
Okay.
And my question being, if I can find it, I'm trying to find it. I'm so sorry. Where is it? Where is it? It exists, I swear. There it is. That would be one of my things gives me pass out trace. I thought
That'd be very useful here.
Mistweave concealment, where it can shroud themselves in a misty veil that follows them for 1 hour, gaining the effects of pass out trace. Is that just me?
Oh,
It's
sorry.
The
This
amulet,
is,
aqueous attunement.
yeah, I
it's
think
a
that
very
one
last-
might be just giving you the effect of pass without trace.
Would
Let
that
me check.
help
I'll just double check.
them? If my
This
roll was a
is-
lot higher, would that help them?
Yeah, I mean it's still useful for sure. Jeez. Ashar's amulet, is that what it was?
Yes, the Shard's amulet. The very last thing is aqueous attunement, and the very last thing in there is Mistweave concealment.
Yes, yeah. So that is the effects of pass without trace
But on me.
only for you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as we get ready, I will use it so my roll is higher because I think that gives me plus 10 on stealth.
Yeah.
And that will help. And as I use it, I will wonder out loud so Ianthe can hear me. But if anybody wants to make a roll, they can. But I just would say, what if the Shard knows I'm using this? And
Say that over time? I'm
I
totally
wonder
hearing
if
you.
the Shard knows when I'm using this.
Yeah.
Can I add Can I give myself guidance for this?
Sure. Yeah, I love that.
And you said it's nighttime, correct?
It is nighttime, yes.
That means at dawn I'll get that charge back just in case. Okay. So-
I'll roll. Yeah, cool. All right, sweet.
So yeah, all around me there's a light mist, a light watery mist that kind of surrounds me at the moment. Well, more than a moment, but you know.
Well, I rolled 2 18s because I have advantage on stealth and dim light, so
I do not-
28 for me.
I'm glad I got that. With that plus 10, 16.
There we go.
I use that.
I got
Okay, so
12.
16, 28, 12.
8.
You mean 18, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I ate it. Okay. I ate it.
Arlo stumbles. He's been like zipping all over with his like cool raven.
The one time I decide not to do it.
Wind and moonlight.
Oh, Francie.
Yeah, there's moonlight here. As dawn is just gonna start to come pretty soon. So yeah, who wants to roll for Ianthe?
I can.
Roll with advantage.
Cool. All right, that's another 18.
Jesus. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That time it was at
Dirty.
8 and a 17. Or
And that's
7. 18 and a 7.
She has a +2.
Dirty 20. It's better than a 12. That's what I'm going to
And
say.
an 8.
And an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna do this math one more time because that doesn't seem right. Adim 16,
Yes.
Tishian 28, Grian 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. And then Arlo 8, and then
Ianthe, dirty 20.
I don't think I added Arlo. I didn't add Arlo. That's why.
You should.
that's a little better.
Don't add me. You shouldn't. Make us fail.
Well, I still divided it by 5, so it's good that I added something. Okay, cool. Average of 17. Okay. I shall tell you just because it's really, really funny. I rolled 2 4s. Okay, you guys make a soft landing under the warehouse sort of area here. Titian, I'll say this, you know for sure it's some sort of military outpost. When you were a member of the Roar, it was actually barracks, but there are signs here that may say, because I'll say you probably didn't stay here at any point in time, but it was because your barracks would have been closer to your house. But you do remember this being the worst like barracks to be at. So you're kind of like thinking like maybe at some point they actually just turn that into hopefully a warehouse sort of thing. So anyway, so we'll say you're not entirely sure, but that building, as you touch down to the ground, not a single person on the street. And Titian, you are aware as you turn around. Matt, do you want to describe what you see?
Sure. Tell me, are we at the location, or is this something completely different in this?
You're at the location. It's not that far. Yeah.
Okay. So off in the distance, we see just the faint outline, the contour of what looks to be a giant head made of stone. The closer we get, it becomes more and more recognizable as the head of a roaring Leonin. But you start to see the cracks, and you start to see how it's half buried. The eyes appear hollow. You see that it's weathered with growth of vines and vegetation. It's giving a very strong, what's that name of that poem? Look upon me and tremble vibes. I'm trying to remember the name of that poem, but it's just the demarcation of an empire fallen more than anything.
As you walk up to a Titian, there's a momentary flash of perhaps the first time you walked by it in the middle of the day. Nothing, I don't think, significant, except for maybe you were wearing your armor for the first week or the first month, or a sense of pride. being a part of something. What did Titian think of that sunken statue? That was sunken even at the time.
He despised it. During the time of his service, it marked the edge of the Roar's northernmost war line. But it also shows a weakness. It shows a line that's not been kept up. It also marks, in Titian's mind when he was in the Roar, there was a story that was passed down, but it wasn't, the details were sort of shady about it being related to a deserter. Someone who turned on the Roar back in the day. So in that way, it also, in his time of service, signified someone who would turn on the family that is the Roar, or the camaraderie, or the unit that Titian was striving for in that time. But now as Titian walks up to it in present day, it feels much more like a kindred spirit.
As you guys walk up to it, you inspect it, look around, don't see anybody.
Can Adim slightly separate himself from the rest of the group?
Sure.
Not crazy amounts, but like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Staying in eyesight.
Very much so. But I also have that pass out of trace, basically. So just in case it might get separate-handed for a jump. Just a little bit separated.
Can I look around and see if there's any kind of, like, note or clue or hint anywhere? If I don't see anybody?
Did Brandon glitch out for the rest of you?
No.
Okay, sorry. Brandon, repeat that.
Can I look around for any kind of, like, note or hint or clue if I don't see anybody here?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Oh my god, like dog shit all night. It's a 6.
You don't see anything, just a freaking sunken, broken lion statue.
Okay, was there anything in the note about anything, or just I don't see anything here. I don't see anybody.
What did the note say?
The main thing I remember from the note, which is what I put in my notes, was that the opening saying the Roar is not as smart as they think they are.
But you have the note.
Yeah, can I look it over, see if there's any clues? I don't really fully remember what it says, but can I look through it and see?
Yeah. Brandon, don't you have it? Didn't you say it in the... I could have sworn you said it in the intro thing.
No, I didn't.
Because Arlo handed it to Titian, and then Titian and Nianthe were
Look at the
conversing
recap.
about it at the end.
It says, in the shadow of the sunken lion.
Can Nadim start collecting some water from nearby sources? Just like
Sure.
ground, dew, things like that, just so there's a little bit of. And he's gonna guide it around the base of the statue to see if there's any place where the water falls into.
Okay.
Like, is there some kind of secret entrance that, or some way to get under or in? Just lightly controlling it, not so it's following where he goes, but then if he loses a big amount of it, I'm like, oh, maybe we should look there.
Yeah. You do so. It kind of collects around. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, it slopes in a small sort of area there, but nothing.
But nothing crazy.
significant.
Okay. In the shadow. Well, I look around it. What would be in its shadow when the sun was rising or setting? What buildings would be in the shadow?
So the sun rises in the east, so you would see that it would be I'd say like looking around like from where it was in the shadow of it, you see there is there's like a bit of the wall that's kind of like curving around it. There's actually like a stairway that kind of goes up to the second sort of like a stone stair that kind of goes up to this sort of like overarching, like the next like sort of like level of the city. And it does like seem to kind of curve a little bit around that. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, 18?
Cool. 18's good.
I know. I'm like, wow, I rolled good for that because the team's thick. So
with an 18, you do not see anything else but that wall. That wall is in the shadow of the sunken lion.
and it's just a wall. Interesting. Titian? I'll call it over.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm
All
not the
I'll
brightest,
come
but
over.
given what I know about navigation, the sun would be there and that would be in the shadow. And would the wall do anything? Is the wall funny here? Do you know the city? Maybe he can find something. I don't know. Maybe it's a red herring. I have no idea.
I'll take a look at what Adim is pointing out.
It's just the shadow. So
I'll allow you don't see a shadow.
it's too early. So I mean, maybe
You
we
need
should
a
wait
shadow?
until sunrise.
Remember, it's still nighttime.
Yeah.
You said, and the texture, because you're thinking shadow of the wall.
No, when the sun's coming up, and I point kind of like through the lion, it's gonna come up there, and the shadow's gonna fall this way. And didn't the note say in the shadow of the sunken lion?
Mhm.
No, I'm asking. That's to Titian. I'm like, so.
Yeah, I mean, it said that, yeah.
So
Are
I
we
mean,
wanting to be stealthy about this?
yes, I think so.
Can I pull out my spyglass that can see through rock and point it at the wall to see if I can see through the wall?
Okay. Yeah, you see through the wall.
There's nothing there. Okay. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
Adim.
Because you like go to like focus it in, you go a little too far, and you go into a house where you see like a an old Leonin like just getting up and like getting ready to change, and walks out and is just like fully in boxers.
Grian, we gotta talk to you about that warrior stick, my man. You can't be doing that.
You know, unfortunately, this is just a house. So, I mean, if there's nothing here, I'm good to go, guys.
Well, there's no shadow yet.
I can
I-
make a light,
I-
but I know we want to be. I know we want to be stealthy about this.
I had one more idea about Shadow. So I picture the head coming out of the ground as like roaring, right?
Okay.
And then that way the mouth is open. That's what I'm picturing in my mind. And that way there would always be kind of a constant shadow inside the mouth of the lion. And if that's the case, I think that's what I would check. I would check in that area closer to the statue, closer to the monument.
Okay. I'll say for the sake of the puzzle. Well, first off, it's utter darkness. How do you find it?
Like, you mean find the mouth or find the? I assume there's
If
enough
there's
moonlight
if
to,
there
like-
is if there's darkness here, and then there's the darkness of the shadow of that thing, how are you seeing into it?
Oh, I'm more like feeling around.
Okay.
Like I picture myself feeling around in the sand. I don't have a way of casting lights.
I can give us some light if, like I said, if we're not being stealthy about this.
Right. That's what I'm. Yeah. I'm like, if we're trying to be stealthy, then.
Because I have dancing lights, but I don't know if that will.
Can't we just wait until the sun comes up? We're going to have a light in a moment.
It's true.
I mean, I can still feel. I mean, irregardless of the lights, I can still at least feel around.
Yeah, you feel around.
But I'm okay. I feel like we might as well cast dancing lights if we're waiting around for the sunlight, because we'll be just as exposed in the sunlight. I feel like, weirdly.
I'm going to vote the opposite.
Personally, above table.
Above table, although we're going to be exposed to the sunlight if we're not in the shadow. Dancing lights glowing in the darkness is bad.
Less
That's
suspicious.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that too. I'm just saying, like.
So I would vote for waiting, but that's above board. Adim's like, the sun's going to come up in a second.
Do you know if the streets are busy there in the morning?
Edition, you haven't been in this area of the city in a long time.
I couldn't.
But I
tell
mean,
you.
it would. All signs would point to like, yeah, it would be.
Mm-hmm. We just don't know. We know it's empty now, or appears to be empty at the very least.
Arlo,
Mm-hmm.
you think about this note. I would like you to roll me a nature check. Or insight. I'll take either.
Okay.
That'll be
Let's
nice.
see. Which is better? Oh, insight's so much better. Okay.
Well, it would be whatever you rolled on that. Like, so just add that number to insight instead. So you didn't have to roll again. You just chose what you were there for that.
Oh, okay. So what was it? Let's see. So dirty 20 then.
Okay. The dirty 20, there's one of two possibilities here. If this is really why if the solution to this, the understanding of where this message would be, or this secret would be, is waiting for the sun to rise and exposing oneself to the light. One of two options. One, this is a trap. And it very well could be. Or two, they want whoever is finding it to be good enough to be able to hide not only in the dark, but in the light.
I think when Arlo has that thought, he looks at everyone very, like, for just a moment. And then he casts Dancing Light. And guides some of the lights into the mouth, along with two on the outside, so they can see each other, at least. I think he
So
gets.
you want to put a light in the mouth, and you want to put two lights on either side of the creature, or the
Yes.
lion.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's 4. So he would put them, if they're standing, because how I'm imagining it, the mouth, we're standing on the outside of it. He would put 2 close to them on the inside of the mouth. That way it gives some kind of half cover, he's thinking. And then if the mouth goes further deeper, he would send the other 2 in. If that's where we think this is leading to. And if not, he can move them around. And they look like little motes, like what you would imagine a spirit to look like, and like a little ball of spirit just floating.
Okay. Any reaction to this?
When a deem sees the light coming, he just quietly says, "That's not where the sun would be," and he moves away from where the light would be. So he just like, "Nope, I'm not." He's staying with inside the party. Again, he's not like ditching the party, but he's like, "Nope, that's not."
You lucky sons of bitches.
But yeah, he will move the lights if need be.
Yeah, I mean, Arlo, you shine a light inside the creature's mouth.
Yep.
Tishin, you don't say anything. And now there's glowing lights. So whatever you guys are going to do, you need to act fast, and you need to do it together. Like legitimately, I'm gonna roll again if you guys don't say anything.
If a deem sees that nothing has changed, he just looks at Arlo and kind of stage whispering, like, "Put it behind it as if it's where the sun was rising."
He will instantly move them.
Okay. You move them all to that area.
Yep. In just a little bunch together, like they're a very small sun.
Cool. Tishin, what are you doing?
If Arlo's do that, I've moved myself outside of the mouth, and then looking at the perimeter, trying to keep track of if he is creating a shadow. I'm going to just focus my attention on where the shadow is lying.
Okay. Green.
No, I think being in the same mind as a deem, I think I am looking around just to see if I can see anybody watching us or noticing us. Keep a lookout.
A deem is going to try and counter the light so that he stays in the shadow of the statue. He's no thief. Like, he's not stealthy, but he's like, "I'm just going to move over here."
Yeah. So Green, give me a perception check.
That's a 12.
Okay. Yeah. You see a figure emerge from like a step down sort of porch thing across the street. Sort of small stubby legs, big bushy beard. As you see just a
Guys, city's waking up, so we either need to do this or go.
What do you do, Green?
Literally what I just said. So
You tell them that?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Remind me one more time before we leave. What was the contents of the letter? Just
Shadow of the Sunken Line. I was asking where everybody was going because Tishy and I'm going to come to you next. But Green, if you're only saying something and not doing something, that's my big hint.
I mean, the smart thing to do would be to get behind the lights, because if it's blinding somebody, they won't be able to see.
Right,
Behind
but
them.
one of you has to be checking out what the thing is.
That's what Tishian was doing.
Right. So is there anything Grian's doing?
Besides keeping watch?
Or Arlo or Adim?
Well, so Adim moved into the shadow,
Mhm.
so he's looking to see if there's anything changed in the shadow. Now there's a shadow where the sun would be, looking around.
Oh yeah, so you are like literally in the, yeah, cool. So you're next to Tishian in that.
Yeah, I'm in the shadows, so I'm like, is there
Right.
anything that's...
Yeah, I thought you were saying you were like in trying to find like darkness essentially to kind of hide yourself, but you're going into that
no, I'm
specific
looking-
area.
I'm just like going to the area and being in the shadow.
Okay, cool. All right.
I think since Arlo doesn't have to be right beside the dancing lights, is Grian on like a specific side of the mouth?
I would say he's on the east side.
Okay, so since he doesn't have to be with the lights, he'll just whisper what he had thought of this is either a trap or we need to figure this out now, and kind of step to the side to keep watch on the other side. That like the side Grian's not on, he'll step to that side and just look around, like look out and see, make sure nobody's like running up on them.
Okay. All right. Tishian. You see it. In the shadow. Moving slightly, kind of glistening against the wall. In the area perfect to where the sun would be rising. Opposite to where the shadow is. You see marks. They're marked like almost strange hieroglyphs. But you recall something, reading about this in some sort of maybe extracurricular thing. And actually, I'll say Tishian specifically, you want to tell me how you know thieves can't?
Absolutely. After my time in the Roar, I was taking jobs, odd jobs, muscle jobs, which is sort of how I started off on this path, heading out of Awesome Hall and joining this group. I think hanging out with Millie, hanging out with those, put me in proximity to, while I never was actively participating in, I still would pick up enough through my time in the tavern to communicate and stay employed and stay above water while living in Awesome Hall.
I really I love the idea that like it was Millie that taught you. That's That's great. Or like showed you or gave you the books or that sort of thing. Once again, a Hassamalian friend. Weird sort of connection once more to this place. You see the message. It says, where the forges died cold, the fire remembers. And with that, we'll take our 10-minute break. See you guys in 10. And we are back. So I'm going to roll to see what this dwarf does. Actually, I think I have the camera ready. Let's see. Yeah. Cool. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. As you are reading that, Titian, Grian, you see the dwarf kind of finish his kind of stretching, and then kind of peeks his head over in your direction. You see his head kind of cocked to the side a little bit as he's seeing you, seeing Titian, seeing Arlo. And he starts to make his way over to you.
Really quick. Did you guys get the phrase?
I was listening and didn't write it down. Can you repeat it, Joe? Put it in the chat.
Where the forges died cold, the fire remembers.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, Green's gonna assume that's a yes. How fast is this dwarf moving? Like, super fast? Is
Normal
he
stride. Normal stride. I'd say he's about maybe like 30 feet away.
Okay. Guess I'll just let them know. Okay, guys, we've got company coming. Doesn't seem to be harmful, but I can't tell.
Should I put the lights out?
Adim looks at Titian at Arlo's question because Adim can't read can't, so he doesn't know what was seen.
I don't know if you put out
You're
the
saying
light.
you're saying Adim doesn't know that the message was decoded.
Yeah, he sees there's a thing
agreed.
that,
So you guys got to say something.
yeah, like I don't read that. Like, what's going on?
If I see Adim, if Adim is seeing Titian, he's going to see Titian, kind of doing that thing where you move your lips when you're reading, and you could probably tell that Titian is able to read this.
Okay, when Titian's lips stop moving, so it appears as if he's done reading it. He'll look at Arlo and nod his head quietly, just like.
He'll just snap his fingers and the lights will disappear.
Okay. He's still walking towards you guys. He's 30 feet away. He sees you.
He's allowed to.
If only we had like a warlock or some sort of
what's
charisma
more
caster.
suspicious? Having a light out that than having a light going out when someone's walking up to you.
This is giving strong vibes of like toilet papering houses as kids, where it's like you're trying to be super...
absolutely. You guys are looking super sus.
Doorbell dishing.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm deciphering this, so I would offer to go talk to this guy or head him off of the pass, but I feel like I'm occupied.
Only there is a high charisma person that might be
maybe someone who's
putting
part warlock.
Maybe
I asked how fast he was moving. If he's only 30 feet, it's a real quick walk. So like that was it. All right, so I guess we're done. Morden, how's it going?
Can I come with?
It's hard to see you now.
Yeah, I know. They should really put street lights up. I think that would just be a little bit easier for everyone.
Okay. Roll me a deception check with disadvantage. He saw the lights.
We never said there were street lights, so. You said with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Great. With disadvantage, deception. That's a 15.
Incredible. I am rolling like straight up dog shit. You guys are so lucky. Oh yeah, I didn't realize they would. Are they doing like string lights or something? There's no street lamp over here.
No, I mean, we had to kind of light our way a little bit because there's no streetlights. I think it's super weird for a city this developed and not have any streetlights in their plans, right? Like,
Oh, that's what you were saying. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. But what, you took it out when I came over here.
It wasn't me.
Okay.
He kind of likes the dark, hence the whole. I don't know if you could see it in this early morning light, but he's wearing all black. He kind of likes the dark. He prefers it. A little
I
emo.
have
but
trouble
it's
making
fine.
you guys out now. Anyways, yeah, I don't recognize you from around here.
I mean, how could you? We're in the dark. You could barely see us. You just said that. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't fault you for that at all. What brings you up so early in the morning? Are you one of the military folks around here? Since I know that they get up so early.
I don't know where you come from, but I asked you a question first.
Am I from around here? No.
You see him, roll me a perception check. I'll say with disadvantage, the lights are out now.
At disadvantage, that is a 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my work now. You all have a good day wherever you're headed.
Are you
Any chance
sure?
to walk back?
Sure you don't want to join us for morning stroll? Just gonna get something to eat.
No, I'm fine. I got work to do.
Okay. Is there a bakery somewhere in the area that you would recommend?
Evan's Bakery, just down the street.
Oh, nice. Do they have like full kind of sandwich type things, or are they just like a pastry shop kind of?
Listen, friend, I'm late for work.
Okay, well don't be the reason, don't want to be the reason why you're fired for being late, so have a good day.
All right. Good day.
Good day.
You see him walk back into the place that he walked out of.
Okay, did you guys get what you need? Can we go? What's happening?
Yeah, we got it. We can get out of here.
Okay, where are we going? Is there a name? Anything?
No, it's in Thieves' Cant. It says, where the forges die cold, the fire remembers. I have an idea as what that means, but could put us in more danger if we head that way.
That's why we're here, right?
Does now allow a history check? I'm going to say the DC is 17.
No, plus 0 to the history, and I've been rolling like crap all night, so
now it's time to roll.
Now
good.
it's time. Now it's time. Now it is.
Excuse me.
Now it is time for a natural 2.
Natural 2, you say?
Natural 2.
I'm a natural.
So with your plus 15.
Yeah. I'm very good at history all of a sudden. Just this one particular subject.
I'm good at history, but not your history.
It's like you might as well be asking me about the Roman Empire, Joe, because
because that's all I'm thinking about. Cool. Yeah, Titian, it bothers you. Honestly, like Matt might have an idea, so therefore Titian has an idea. It bothers you that it's this hard to, like, this is your city.
Yeah. I mean, the idea Titian has is that it is the underground where we lost Millie, where like that sort of like that underground hideout where we used to get out of the city initially, because we know that was taken out. The pieces Titian is putting together is those are definitely thieves, so we know that they would assume safely that they know thieves can't, and that they've been recently or fairly recently squashed. So it feels like the Titian that there's still fire there, there's still resistance there, simmering under the surface. Possibly. Now, with that history check, I think Titian is extremely unsure.
Sure.
And will probably be not looking to go there immediately, but looking for more signs to help confirm that assumption or push him somewhere else. He's not sure enough with that history check to push the party in that direction.
Makes
for
sense.
sure. So,
I'll say at this point, you guys start to see just the crack of dawn starting to appear on the horizon.
Huh?
we can't. We need to do one more thing before we leave the city. We need to make some sort of statement that we were here.
I don't know if I'd personally do it right here, because that guy was super suspicious of all of us.
No, yeah,
No.
no.
Don't we want to go wherever that message told us to go?
I don't know. I mean, do you have an idea where that might be, Adim? Because I'm
Are there any
very unsure.
holes? I have no idea where the forges are in this city.
I think it's more like poetic than that. I don't think it's actual forges. I think it's
Like where something was created
mhm.
versus
Uh,
metalwork.
Same DC. I'll allow Adim to roll.
All right.
Dean.
History check, correct?
Mm-hmm. 17.
No. But it is a 16.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Can we combine our two? If we combine our two checks, they kind of like it just barely gets over 17.
You're talking about Adim's 16, and then what was
Or
Titian's?
Titian's 2.
A 2. It was a 2. Still beats 17 though.
Cool.
You wanted
Adim
us
with
to
a
work as a team.
with Adim with a 16. Where the forges died cold, the fire remembers. This does not seem like a place that is you've been to like I'd say like honestly like sailing around to you've been to like plenty of places that like are the forges were a sense of functionality and the fashion of it was not an issue. This is a place that you imagine that forges are far and few between, and if they're in like anywhere like where you currently are, which is like the sort of like somewhat richer sort of military sort of part of the city, they're probably hard to find.
Okay.
And so any dead ones would be in a place that would be hard to find.
That doesn't do much for Dean. Okay, so we're it's like, so we're looking for someplace hidden. We already knew that.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's saying this out loud because
Yeah, someplace that would be notably hidden,
Right.
like someplace where few people would probably traverse.
So the only thing similar to Titian, the only thing Adim knows about the city is either where Basilius is or Basurus is. Excuse me, Basurus is. He knows probably how to find his way there, and where they were holing up when he was with Bud playing cards. Like, so he says the only place I know that's hidden is with Bud playing cards. That place with those thieves. But and I look at it, Ianthe, like with her, like wasn't she there?
Yes, yep. I was. We had to leave there in quite a hurry, if I remember correctly.
What are those? Was there a forge down there? A demon's above board. A demon is taking this very literally.
Yeah, in
Jack,
the bar. No, I don't
it's
think.
not being a demon.
No, not in the bar. When we went down. When we went down, were we traveling along one passageway, or was there several passageways?
Oh God, Joe, I'd have to kind of make a roll for that. That was so long ago in game. I have no idea.
Are you talking about the passageways we took from that club to get out? Or are you talking about
from the club to get out? Yeah.
There was one, I want to say.
Okay.
I mean, I remember there was a mural down there.
There was.
Jack has no humor's escaping. That was all he remembered.
Is Adim mentioning these things within earshot of Titian?
Yeah, he's having a chat with you.
You're so freaking close. I want to give you something here. Give me a. In mentioning the mural, give me an investigation check.
Who?
Titian.
Okay.
Or no, this would have to be history.
How dare you? So many history checks. 8.
Okay.
It's an 8.
You remember that there's a mural?
Yeah. Forget the fact that it was like Slagtan and his people, and it had something to do with the rods and how it was showing civilization and fire. Okay. Forget all that jazz though. And the fact that Slagtan had like a little out-of-body experience with it that I still remember.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later without notes, Joe. 2 years later without notes. Forget all that though. Forget all that.
The light is starting to come up as morning is about to come in the middle of the street that may become very busy.
So are we trying to go there?
Let's... Shit. Okay. Out of character, I am thinking 2 things. We should go there personally. And then we still needs to be some sort of statement here that I'm trying to think of.
Above board, I think the statement should happen right as we're ready to leave. Like we shouldn't make a statement and then poke around for stuff.
So go there first and then make a statement.
I think it also gets us away from this citizen that Grian interacted with and hopefully get some suspicion off of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, wasn't it over that way? Is that where we? Like I said, a deep points where we think it is. I don't know where it is.
I think Titian knows exactly where it is.
Yeah.
And we'll just start walking,
I'll give it to you.
Start leading that way.
So Dean's like, that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is not a Deem city.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I would say in this case, you guys are not necessarily trying to be stealthy because as the morning comes, this this area could get pretty crowded. You're just trying to blend in.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least look like we know that we're here. Like we're not being like, ooh, sneaky, sneaky. We're like, let's walk around. Let's go where we're going.
We're here with purpose.
You know?
You got it. So I will say, because of that, because this area does get very crowded, this main street, this is actually, ironically, as you guys start to kind of head down, about 10 minutes of the walk here, if I recall correctly, some of you guys were actually posted up trying to... I think it was either Titian or it was Adim. I can't remember which one it was. But one of you guys was actually posted up trying to watch for possible oncoming roar at that bar. And it was a hill that was kind of starting to kind of come down. About 10 minutes in, you guys start to notice that you're descending slowly, and whichever one of you was doing that, you have this flash of memory of seeing not only what's his name, Matt, I forgot his name.
Millie?
Brer. Yeah, it was
Brer Primarch, yeah.
Brer, but the other figures, one of which was that strange knoll.
Yeah.
Coming down the hillside where you guys are now stepping.
I don't think that was me. I think that was you, Titian.
I think it was Tissue.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I believe that was you. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar to me.
I'd like a like I said, DC's lower, but I'd like a group deception check.
Deception. 7.
Okay.
12.
Oh my god. 18.
5.
5?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to plan on taking off my flashy armor to look a little bit more normal. Because I've got a sleeveless, like, hoodie underneath. But that was about it.
Too hot, Grian. That's your own fault.
You do have inspiration, my dude.
I mean, I'll see if I get anything higher than that. $10.
That's double what you made. Cool. All right. So one more time, we got Adim. Oh, you know what? It would be in your favor for me to use Ianthe on this.
Yes, and I had a 7.
Okay. So I'll roll for Ianthe just for fun, just to build in the suspense here. Okay. All right. So now there's 5. I can't do mental math anymore. So Adim. 7.
7.
Titian.
18.
18. Nice. Green got 10. And Arlo.
12.
12. You guys just passed the DC, which was 12. Three charisma people in the group, and you guys are
Going great.
okay.
Going amazing.
I mean, 4 technically now because we got Arlo, who's a 3 in this.
Yeah,
group,
Wisdom
counting
Bard.
Ianthe.
Yeah. Cleric Bard.
Someday we need like a community con save or something. That's Adim's good at that.
You got it. Cool. So it's a little awkward. I think you guys have like a couple of eyes of people kind of like looking at you as you guys are now making your way. Most of which you see that there are a lot of people that are kind of like rubbing their eyes. It is the break of dawn, and they're just kind of trying to most of them are traveling to and fro wherever their work is. As you start to head down, as you start to kind of feel that slope, once again, Arlo, you're familiar with this. You start to notice that there is a significant change in scenery as you move further south, where the architecture looks a little bit more derelict, and the cobblestone streets have a few more rocks that are kind of jutting up. Everyone seems to start to move a little faster around here. For about 20 minutes, you guys see it. The large, kind of overhanging bar that I'll find the name of here in a second. This wants to load. There we go. Yeah, we'll say as I'm pulling it up here, finding that bar. What do you do?
I do have a question. With there being more people out, Arlo knows that spirits like to linger on people. With more people out, are the sounds of the dead getting louder as more people take to the streets, or
No,
is it staying?
especially where you are. There are less and less Leonin around here.
Outside
good
of
question.
Leonin, are there any? Because since the Leonin spirits have kind of came in, has he heard less of like non-Leonin spirits? Like Leonin spirits kind of have just taken over.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say honestly, like in my view of what Arlo's dealing with, it is very rare for the Shatterkai to be hearing spirits. So
Yeah,
I think it's more along the lines of like this is an anomaly.
Yeah.
For the Shatterkai.
It's like with being the spirits bard, he can use spirit stories to empower him. So I was just yeah, okay, I get it. We got there.
Cool. Okay, I gotta. No, that's not the right one. Okay, cool. I'll find what the place is called later. But yeah, you guys are in front of that bar.
Okay. Tishin is not going to linger outside too long. He will just attempt to go in, unless somebody's stopping him or wanting to do something else outside.
Adim goes in. Adim will wait outside purposely and come in a few moments after Tishin. Like he'll count to 30 and then walk in.
Okay.
And while that's happening, I'll take my dog out because he's getting loud.
All right. As you guys walk in, it is a strange area to be in the morning. So you see there is sorry, I'm looking at this other stuff. Popper's Row is the area of town that you guys are in. That was the thing there. so I did find that. Uh, yeah, maybe I never named that bar. Okay, yeah. So as you go in, you see there is a, I'd say a human woman, probably maybe early 40s, kind of like really like kind of like bushy sort of brown hair that's like tied up into this like disheveled sort of kind of like knot in the back of her head, and you see that she's like she's at this point right now like looking at the bar back and is like seemingly like kind of like counting things, and then kind of stops and looks in your direction. Really?
Just trying to start the morning off right.
All right. I don't even know if we're technically open or not, but no one locked the door, so yeah, okay. All right, friends, what'll it be?
Do you have anything without alcohol? I know that's probably weird to ask. Like tea or
What?
forget it.
We'll
A water.
we'll take 4 ales, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
They might be a bit warm.
Can I do a dwarven coffee? Because Ireland doesn't exist in this game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, interesting. Didn't take you for a...
Coffee drinker, I know, but
Yeah.
the day is young.
All right. Yeah, all right, I could do that. And you see her... you see her pull... I think she just mortar and pestles this coffee beans. And just puts it into a into hot water. Arlo, as you look on it, like, okay, so that's tea, right? And like, yeah, but you see, like, she kind of gives you like an eye as she kind of like strains it in, and then it's like about this much of coffee, and then this much of just some strange brown brackish liquid.
Quite literally just hot bean water.
Yeah.
I'll take a sip, and
It's disgusting. Or it's great. I don't know what Korean likes.
I don't think based on this 4, I don't think I hide it well, but I'm just like, this will definitely wake you up in the morning. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be good, just has to go down.
You know, if I had a nickel, but yeah. Yep.
What?
It's a nickel.
No, I guess I'm gonna look around because I really have no idea if we're supposed to say a passphrase or look for something. Zero idea what's happening.
There's also no one here.
Yeah, it's a bar at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's also a giant. Like you guys, Tisha and Dave, you guys can remember how big this bar is. This is a rather big bar, and there's no one here.
How did we
stage
get,
in the corner? Like it just...
How did we get to the more secretive locations before from here?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good question.
I don't remember if it was a back room that we found ourselves in, or if it was like an underground portion of the bar. I do remember the path to the secret tunnels was like under a stage through a hidden like doorway.
It was in a back room area. I'll say a Deem or Titian roll me a survival check, DC 10.
Like, I hate to say it, but the left cheek has got to walk the right cheek through this because you guys are the only ones that have been here.
Roll the 6, man. Good luck, Titian.
Okay, I was about to say. I was going to ask you what
Arlo's
your
just
survival is, and I was
standing
going to let you
beside
roll with advantage. Is your survival better than +1?
I have +4.
I will give you advantage.
But it's
Okay.
Jack.
Hey, are you sure?
I trust you. I trust in your ability here.
If I were a car, I'd say go for it, but I'm not right now. I'm
Yeah.
a D.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Just for fun.
Oh, 19.
Okay.
There we go. It paid off. My faith paid off.
Your face paid off.
Awesome. There is a closed door in the back that you remember that being the door that was open, and there was a hatch that was open underneath it in that room.
Okay. I'll take one of the ales and find a table right next to that door.
Okay.
Just
Oh
walk
god,
back
I love
there.
that so
Yeah.
much. So just like a quick thing above board, Adim, there are 6 people in here, including the bar person, and
Yep.
Adim just goes, "I'm gonna find a table way over here."
Yep, because it's going to be really obvious for Titian. Like, hey, remember this?
Yeah. That's so good.
A demon he's not that sneaky. He's
God, that's so funny though. That's so on brand.
I
You
will.
got a
I will
problem
go
with-
over. And
You got a problem with crowds, or
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, yes. 100%.
that was a joke? There's only 5 of you in here.
Yeah, and you would think that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Take a
All
sip. Yep.
He's right. So
Can I get you anything else, son?
I just raise it. Don't say a word. Just raise it.
All right.
And so I'm far away from him, right?
Yes.
Good. I bring my ale up as if I'm going to take a sip of it, and I talk into my bracelet. And he's like, in this door, Titian, come on. And I put the ale back down without drinking any because I got drunk here last time.
all right.
All right.
And that message went to Green as well, but I said that to Titian.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Okay, they
Green
come
heard.
over and
And as did Ianthe. The only one who didn't hear, I guess, was Arlo.
Arlo's clueless. He's just picked up an ale and looking at the liquid and waiting.
we have to get Arlo a Rocky Talkie. I think we're missing one now. We gotta get him. One.
No, we have one.
Do we
You
have
see,
one? Okay.
for some reason, at this point now, the bartender's kind of like really like kind of honed in on Arlo. Honey, have you ever drank before?
Yes, once. No, but I mean, you know, he just starts to drink a little bit.
Well, and you see her like try. You see her try to grab it. As she does so, I'm gonna roll something. She touches your hands.
Cool.
And as she, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you take it away.
I'm gonna say no. Honestly, I'm gonna say, honestly, Caden, what does she experience?
She gets a wave of coldness at first. His hands are a lot colder than she would expect them to be. I think she hears a little bit of what Arlo sometimes hears before he instinctively pulls his hands away and lets her take the ale.
Yeah.
And goes back to having his hands crossed in front of him. Yeah, I've never drank before. I don't. That's why I asked if you had tea, but it's okay.
Excuse me for one moment. And she moves very quickly to a door that is to the side, sort of behind the bar, and snaps it shut very quickly. You guys are alone?
As soon as she's behind the door, I go right over to where Deem is.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Adim gets right up and checks to see if that door's locked. Just like,
You got it. Oh, baby. It is locked.
of course it is.
I rolled a nat 1. It's locked tight.
But is it strong?
The door itself?
You're a
Yes.
rogue, Titian.
It looks like a wooden door.
I have +2 sleight of hand.
If you tell me what to do, I've got +7.
Oh, you got +7 sleight of hand? Okay.
I'm a sailor. I know how to tie knots, man.
That's right, you do. Okay. Yeah, I will. Okay. So, I'll produce, I don't know, 2 pieces of like small steel that will act as lockpicking. Do I need a lockpicking kit for this?
You would need thieves' tools for this, but I'll say you have it.
Okay. I will give my themes tools to a team and be like, I'm
gonna sorry,
Absolutely.
real quick. I think this is also another Millie thing, where Millie actually taught
Oh.
you how to make your own thieves' tools.
okay. Very cool.
Let's do
Very
that.
cool.
Yeah.
I do have thieves tools, but I'm going to be handing them to a team.
Teams look at them like, what?
I gotta be honest with you, I'm absolute dog shit with these. I've never successfully done a door because I get pissed off and just crush it in.
He tries to grab one like a dagger, like,
Yeah.
No,
and like,
You're
looking at like, is it throw it? Like, is it try to
no,
throw
you,
it?
you're supposed to do it like really small movements and
You
feel
want
it
me to try
out.
to pick the lock?
Yeah, I didn't just hand them to you to look at and appreciate.
I thought they were weapons.
No, they're not. They're lock picking. They're picking locks.
I think hearing them bicker, Arlo will walk over and be like, "We might want to speed this up. Most people don't have a good reaction to that."
All right,
What
Grian,
just
roll me an insight check.
It's gonna be an 8.
All right, Brandon, if you don't want to play,
I will say this: when Arlo says that, Adim gives him the classic Adim death stare that Titian is well aware of.
Yeah.
Just like, and Adim goes, "Can you do it?"
Okay, hold on.
Okay, then stop.
Can I-
hey, Arlo,
Mhm.
there is something you can do.
Is
I don't
there?
have to
Do you-
spend a
do you
resource
have the
for
knock
this,
spell?
right? No, but he could blink
Hold
to the
on.
other side of the door, unlock it, and let us through.
Good. Oh, is there a keyhole in the? Is there a keyhole to
Oh,
look
yeah.
on the other
There's a
side?
keyhole.
Oh, then I'll just Misty step through the door.
All right,
Well,
okay,
you don't-
step through the door. It's too late. It's too late. No, let's let
I can
Arlo
do
be.
it for free.
I want Arlo to
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll
even
just-
when Arlo does, he's like, "Why is he telling me to hurry up when he can do that?" He closes
Yeah,
the
just
door and he gives it back to
read
Titian.
through.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Arlo's
see.
in a rush. Arlo's in a rush because he knows how most people have responded to what that lady what she just went through with him. He knows most people have a really bad reaction to it, so he's like, "I gotta get. Like, we need to go. We need to get where we're going."
Unless
So
you're
he
playing
will.
that
He'll
to
just
be-
blink on the.
Adim thinks you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just like after he's like rushed them, he's like in his mind he's like there's no time to explain, so he will just blink like see if he can see through and blink to the other side.
Okay,
And
you
then
got it.
look and see if he can unlock it from that side.
There are 3 knobs to turn. 2 of which are locks. One of them's a door.
He'll unlock them and open the door.
You got it. You guys open and you see Arlo on the other side.
In we go.
I'm gonna leave
Okay,
some money
we're-
for the barkeep, and then take my cup with me. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not leaving my beer. I'm taking my beer with me.
I leave
Okay.
it and drink it.
You guys,
I paid for this. We
you
paid
guys
for
are
these
doing
drinks.
everything one-handed because you have your drink in the other hand.
Adim did not take. the
very
drink.
much
But
the
when
margarita
door
guy
closes,
from
Okay.
Jurassic
Okay,
He told-
Titian takes a Deem's drink.
Titian
'cause
takes
he's
a
not
Dean's
leaving
drink,
the-
of course. Yes, absolutely.
when
Dumps
we're
it
all
into
through and
his-
we close the door, Adim relocks it. So that way,
Yeah.
if they check it, it's still locked.
Smart.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Yep, great.
As we walk by Arlo, because I'm assuming Arlo has said that, like, oh, they don't react well to that. Tishian's just going to look at Arlo and be like, we're going to eventually talk about what you're talking about. Eventually.
And then the team looks at
And
Arlo
I
and goes,
promise.
or maybe we won't. And it just keeps...
But right now it's secret tunnel time. Secret
means
tunnel.
After you know where you're going. I do
you
not.
take a swig of beer.
And now the team talking to Grian and says, and he means an actual tunnel that's a secret, not something else. And so...
Don't know if it's much of a secret, but okay.
Cool. There are a number of crates and barrels over where this hatch was. There's so much it's hard to tell if it's still there.
Are the barrels full of liquid? Or solids?
They're relatively heavy.
But are they liquid or solid?
Good question. Yeah, I guess we're level 16, so yeah, they'd be liquid.
So a dean will start controlling the water and shaping it so it's out of the barrel, so he can quietly move it and then shape it all back into it.
Okay, you got it. Cool. As you do that, I'm gonna actually. So ironically, I'm gonna have Adim, Grian, Tishian, and Arlo all give me Constitution saving throws.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Not to just inhale this.
Yeah, why did I just breathe in? Great. A 7.
Remember to add your
Dude,
plus
you
4.
I know.
You're a fighter. What?
I know. My God is 17.
Does we have a plus 4 from Tishian? Great.
You got plus 4 from Tishian.
Oh,
Even Arlo at this point. has
With
plus
these
4.
rolls, you guys all have a plus 4. I have no problem with that.
It's an 11. With a plus 4 and 11.
What's... you'll tell us what it's for. Never mind. Okay.
Okay. I got a 12.
So this isn't necessarily how this works, but there's a fun version of this and there's a not fun version of this, because what you're pulling out is like barrel whiskey.
Okay.
Just into the air.
Okay, so I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like, I don't know if that's going to be the fantasy version of it. I don't know if that would actually work by a lot, like in actual life, but I think that's what's happened. I think you guys just become contact drunk.
Okay, great. Okay. Is it at least a light drunk and not like a completely stumble drunk? Like, is it just like a happy feeling?
Did you guys all rolled bad? Did anybody roll below a 5? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Light
good.
drunk.
Okay, fine. I mean, I'm not happy, but okay.
Yeah.
You just hear Deem curse something. It's just like... Anyway, trying to get all the barrels quietly moved so that we can see if there's
Cool. I think, Adim, for you to use this, I think you have to be holding the liquid up, and they have to move the barrels.
Yeah, I'll hold it. So, Arlo, basically, whenever I'm doing this, the tattoos are covering me. They're glowing gold, and so are my eyes. Like, I stand out.
Wow.
And they're also moving, so even if you could read the language, you can't, because they're changing under your eyesight. And so I'm controlling them. I can't even read them, just so you know.
Arlo, also, has Arlo ever been drunk before?
Nope.
So, Arlo, you're seeing the tattoos move, and I think you're also seeing a little bit of, like, the room move.
Yeah. Is this normal? This doesn't feel normal.
Which part?
All of it. Everything's moving.
I'm perfectly normal on the elemental plane of water.
There's a perfect moment that, like, Adim drawing attention to himself. Arlo, you specifically are like, I can't look at you right now because you're moving at a different speed than everything else.
As soon as his eyes land on Adim, he like throws up a little in his mouth, but he's like, oh no, no, no.
So it seems just like,
Much.
wow. And just controlling it and putting it back.
I feel like
We've come full circle, Adim.
Grian is like moving the barrel as he's doing this, and just kind of like dips the cup into the flowing whiskey, just to kind of get a little bit of a stronger drink. He's like, okay.
And then, you know what? Let's just go for it. As he does that, is whiskey better warm or cold? Adim would know.
Usually cold, yeah.
Okay, so then Adim just chills it because he can do it with shape water, just
Yeah.
chills it in the cup for Grian. Just chills
An
it.
iced Irish coffee, just like that.
Yeah. Cold, but not
It's frozen. Just
not
chill.
yeah, not imbued with water, just
No,
cold.
Yeah, just chilled.
Straight out of
Um,
the freezer.
Yeah. Beautiful. But also depends on how you like your whiskey, honestly. That's so funny, dude. Sorry. I'm just picturing this moment. I've never wanted Chelsea here more too, also in this moment. Like, I can't even imagine what Anthony's doing right now. Anyways, okay, so barrels get moved, yeah. And you see the hatch underneath. It's there.
Okay.
I feel like Ianthe just gets a little bit more like fun, you know what I mean? Like a little bit more
Yeah,
loosened up in her
yeah.
personality.
Yep.
Which I think we've established before.
Yep. We should probably hurry up, and we should probably that's pretty great.
down the hatch.
I don't
Down
think I
the
could
hatch.
drink all of that.
The hatch. I am thinking like.
Oh. What did you say?
Just hit the hatch.
All right, I'll move over. I'll politely nudge Ianthe out of the way, and I'm gonna go to the hatch and open it.
You got it. Cool.
I think after
Wait, Titian.
Yeah. Yes, Gran.
Sorry, real quick, and I'm gonna reach down into the bag of holding, grab a bottle of swill, and I'm gonna pour it out, and then I'm gonna try and fill the bottle with whiskey, because fuck the cheap shit.
Tishy's gonna see you do that, and he's just gonna be like, "I have empty bottles that I've just been carrying, so I don't pollute."
Oh, you're right. I'll take a second hand and get like a couple bottles between the fingers. And
Oh my god. Oh.
My team helps. God, just like.
Okay, we're capped. We're corked back, guys. We got this. Go. And I'll put the bottles back in Titian's bag.
What world is this where Titian is annoyed with time spent in collecting alcohol?
I'm annoyed at the loss of alcohol, because no matter how good the alcohol is that he's getting, it doesn't make up for the lost will that
It's
I
not
have.
more alcohol, it's just better alcohol, and that's not worth it. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. He like poured out my Pabst Blue Ribbon for some sort of like hotty toddy like IPA or something like that.
Yep. That's great.
Anyways.
I think
right.
before Arlo continues on, is anyone else's vision lagging? And like anytime he, when you get buzzed and you're looking around, it feels like you can feel he's like, he can't make out where he needs to be going for a moment.
Arlo, come here. Come here.
He starts walking towards you to the left.
I take his shoulders, get really close. I go, "You're drunk."
Perfect.
I got this. Is Arlo like suffering in this moment?
Yeah, I would say Arlo's positively suffering.
I will walk over to Arlo and I will lay on hands for 5 healing points, just sort of patting him on the back, and that will neutralize the poison.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh my god. No wonder
Everyone else is staying drunk.
You're gonna want me to throw
That's
things.
terrible.
All right.
I'm just gonna go to. You're such a lightweight. You just.
I've never touched this stuff. I don't.
You not only.
Just wait for the blueberry fizz.
We're gonna make you strong. Me and you are gonna have some swill nights. I'm just gonna let you know that right now.
Look, Look, this we're
Okay.
all going to look back at this someday and look at this as the day we all became best friends.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love is what they say.
I just want to let you guys know that I love you guys.
Do I need to, like, help her?
She's fine.
Even you strange elf. What are you? Let's talk about it.
Let's go down
No,
the
no, no.
hatch. Actually,
I'm gonna go pull open the hatch now and get us into the next scene.
You got it. I just rolled a nat 20. It is not locked. Incredible.
We went from nat 1 to nat 20 on locked things.
Truly, nat 1, nat 20. So crazy.
Nice.
The door lock was supposed to be impenetrable. There were 2 of them.
yeah. No need to lock the hatch. The door is going to work fine.
A barrel of whiskey. Who's gonna move that?
Cool. With that, I was okay. Arlo, you are the one that definitely has your wits about you now. Roll me nature or insight.
okay. Let's do this one right here.
Actually, I would say in this case, it also could be a religion check, because religion we usually use as a cultural thing as well.
Okay.
So whatever you rolled
will
on that,
be
you can.
a
Assuming
16.
religion's more.
Yeah.
16.
Way more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This seems like a lot of steps that was not listed in the notes. That I think worries you a little bit.
Mhm.
But we're too far gone. We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the note says one thing, but he does not know where anything is in this city, so he's just looking to the two that have shown they know what is going on. So he's just like, okay, I'm gonna just trust where you lead, I guess. This doesn't feel right, but if this is where y'all are heading, this is where we're heading.
Cool. And you see the hatch open. And as soon as it does, I need Titian and Arlo to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that's good. A 25.
Ooh, baby.
Wisdom 28.
Jesus.
And Arlo, you get a +4 to that, remember?
So 29 and 28. Are
Why
those serious numbers that have been said tonight?
I rolled a 19 and I have a +9 to wisdom save. So if I'm mathing right.
I rolled an 18 and I have a +7.
Beautiful. You feel it is a little bit colder. You don't see any sort of light down here, but you do see a ladder.
I will send some dancing lights down.
Okay. You see the ladder seems to extend down to about 30 feet.
Well, he'll look at Titian. Would you like me to go first, or?
No, you're new here. I usually take point on these sorts of things. Just stay close to Adim. He'll keep you safe.
Titian, as your hands touch the ladder, you feel that ring on your finger tap onto the top rung. It kind of makes a little bit of like a strange sort of like tinging sound that just draws attention to it. You remember whose ring that was?
It was Millie's. It's just memories flooding back to Titian. He thinks about all the good times that he had with Millie, but he also thinks back to the fight with Brer and having to leave them behind. This ring is the last thing he had to remember his friend by, as he watched him pass Brer's hand in the fight that occurred in that very same bar we just passed through. I believe he had to make the choice between, if I'm not mistaken, he either had to make the choice between Slagtan and Millie or a demon Millie. I think it was Slagtan or Millie.
It was Slagtan.
And he made the choice of Slagtan. He made the choice of Slagtan in the moment.
Taking a moment to just, before you go down, just staring at the door now closed, but feeling like you can look through it and see the tables and chairs that are at this point standing normal, as if nothing happened. But you see into the room. Tables upturned. Chairs smashed. Blood everywhere. And you can still see the tail of Millie, just limp, unmoving. There has been so much loss, so much sacrifice that Tishin has endured to get to this moment. And you know it's not even close to getting hard yet. Could be the drink. Could be the situation. Could be the fact that you were called Bastier today in a manner befitting a leader. Commander. What do you do or say, Commander?
I don't think there's anything specific. Nothing specific is coming to mind. But I think not knowing what's in these tunnels, I think just the weight of the world is on me, and these rungs just feel heavier and heavier as I sort of fall upon them going down. And I think I just carry that burden with me. I don't think I give orders in this moment. I don't think I say anything. To say something inspiring feels out of place in this moment to the team or to the party. To say try to say something dorky or we know we're going into danger. I think what's more important is that right now I'm the first one on the ladder going down. I'm not telling them to stay back. I'm not telling them that I have this like I would have in the past. I am instead just taking points and then expecting them to come behind if they see fit to do so.
Each rung on the way down, just feeling harder and coarser. It's like you can almost feel the gravity getting heavier as you go down. There's this darkness, this space of not knowing. Swallows you whole. And with that, we'll end tonight's session. See you guys next week.